ever since I found you, I have been able to pay more attention to my thoughts and put attention on the good things. So I've been able to, if I think of something and I feel bad, I stop thinking about it and I think about something that makes me feel good. And I've been able to do that with my family, my business, my husband, all of those things.
So you're discovering what your broader perspective, who the larger, more dominant you feels about all of those things.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So I've been able to do that. Now, I haven't been able to do that when it comes to money, abundance, and that kind of thing. I even caught myself one time looking at my son and thinking, God, what a wonderful life I have. I have a beautiful son, a beautiful daughter, wonderful husband. If I just had more money, and that's when it hit me. I was like, well, I'm looking at money from the lack aspect of it.
And that's sort of logical, isn't it? Isn't it logical that with all of this ability to see and smell and hear and taste and touch and observe your physical environment, isn't it logical that if you don't have as much money as you want, that you would notice it? Isn't that logical?
Right.
It's logical. And so, and what that says, and we want to inflame that more by saying most people offer most of their vibration in response to what they are observing. Which is nice if what they're observing is lovely, but if you are observing lack of money, then you are creating lack of money where you go next and where you go next and where you go next. So you have to find a way to see it as you want it to be rather than as it is. That's how you turn and go with the flow.
Right. So I tried to do that and I couldn't quite get to the feeling of, feeling good about it. So I said, okay, well, I won't think about it. Since the thought of money gives me that sense of lack.
Well, we think that would work if you were talking about alligators or giraffes, because they only show up occasionally.
Right.
But money,
that was next, yeah.
Money is sort of something you can hardly not think about because it's so present in your experience. And so it demands that you think about it. And if you're, we love you very much, sloppy and lazy in your thinking, that was uncalled for. we are just wanting to be playful about it. When you're accustomed to feeling a certain way about a certain subject, then it's most logical that the next thought you have about it is going to be like the other thoughts that you've had about it. In other words, law of attraction says that if you haven't had enough money, that your next thought about money is going to be about not having enough money more than it's going to be about having plenty of money. That's just logical. But when you say, but my criteria now has shifted. My criteria is no longer what's the truth. My criteria is which thought feels the best. The truth of it is, I don't have as much money as I want. But when I think which thought feels better, not having enough or having enough, oh, well, that's a different criteria. You said, I'm learning to control my thoughts or to pay attention to my thoughts. And we want to say, pay attention to how you feel, because that's how you can tell whether you've turned. So now let's just talk about this. We want you to isolate the subject of money, abundance, dollars, things that you can buy with dollars, and we want you to just talk about those things in a sort of stream to us. Just let it roll out of you, not trying to make anything happen. Just talk about dollars in relationship to filling your car up, in terms of giving your kids money, in terms of buying the things that you want for yourself, in terms of your house. In other words, just talk about money with us for a little bit. And we want to just playfully show you which way you're going in the stream as you talk about it. And don't try to make it the way you think we want you to make it. Just ramble and feel what's going on. Everyone will benefit from this.
Well, the thing, I have a business that I know has the potential to give me all the money that I want. I have knowledge to make it happen. But I feel like I'm blocking it somehow. I don't know if it's my beliefs about money.
Oh, you think maybe?
Or things that are making me resist. But it's all there. It's all set up. Like I said, I got the knowledge, I got the business. It's just a matter of working it and getting it to to, I don't know, just work. Okay.
The working part sort of turned the canoe around.
Yeah, because I don't feel like I have enough time. I work at home, so I have 2 little children, and I spend a lot of time with them. And so I feel that if I worked longer hours, then I would get there faster. But okay, let's go back.
All right, now talk about money other than in relationship to the business. Now, there's just talk about money in general. Mm-hmm. So you're leaving. I'm getting up in the morning. And just give us the short version of your life as money fits into it.
I wake up in the morning and I wonder what the sales were. I have an internet business, so when I wake up, I see how much money I made overnight. Sometimes they're really good numbers, and so I'm excited about them. And I believe again that it can happen, but I'm always afraid to look at the numbers because I'm always afraid.
We almost turned around, but we could feel that coming.
It seems like no matter how good one day is, immediately I'm afraid of the next day to see if it's going to be another good day.
Now, is there anything that you can talk about besides your business relative to money? In other words, we've already established that that's in the toilet.
Right. That's not.
Talk to us about money, and because the business is about more than the money, but the money's a big part of it, and you're wanting, and you see money flowing from that. But talk to us about, so what's your day like other than that? So talk to us about how. So you go to the grocery store.
I don't feel during my day. I don't feel a lack of money. Whenever I want something, I buy it.
For example.
If my kid wants a Power Ranger, I get him a Power Ranger, and I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel like I just wasted money or anything like that.
What else?
It's as I guess in a sense, sometimes I think that if I think too much about the money, then I realize that I don't have it, and then I have to.
Well, that's what we want you. You see, here's the thing. Our friend has been convinced, or has heard of those who are convinced, that someone's put a spell on him that is keeping him from something that he wants. And we're wanting to demonstrate that this is how the spell gets put on you, and that you just keep it going by just saying the things you've always said instead of saying the things that feel better. And what we want to impress upon you is that you can get up and you can look at the reality of the internet sales, and you can let whatever happened in the night set the course for how you feel, or you can sit at your table over something nice to drink and imagine how lovely it is as your business is getting better and better and better. In other words, you can set the course of your thoughts, or you can follow the course that you've already set. So what we were wanting to extract from you is something like, so I get up and I realize that I'm on my way and I'm going to take the kids, and everybody gets in the car, and I stand there and I feel appreciation for this nice vehicle that we have, and it's so nice that we have air conditioning and a comfortable place for everyone to sit. And I can't help but notice the abundance of my life, not only in the beauty of my children, but in the way that we are living. We live a very nice lifestyle. And look at them, they're dressed so nicely, and they're so cute in the way they are as people, and they get into the car and off we go. And it's not ever been a consideration that we couldn't afford to go any place we wanted to go in terms of putting gasoline in the car. And isn't it nice as we come to the gas station that even though the price of gasoline is very high, that still we have the means to buy it? And isn't it nice that the station has the means of getting it to us? And isn't it nice that it's so convenient that we can get it almost on every corner where we need it? And isn't it nice as I'm filling up my car to realize that I have the wherewithal to buy the fuel that I need to get me and my family to any place that we want to go? And here I am in the supermarket. And isn't it nice that there are so many things that are meaningful to our personal life experiences that are at our fingertips? And isn't it nice that this distribution system is set up in the way that not only brings it to us, but brings it to us at affordable enough prices that almost no one can afford the things that they really want or need succeed in making their families' lives comfortable. And I, of all the people that I know, certainly have the ability to put whatever I'm wanting in this shopping cart. And isn't it nice how much abundance is showing up in my life in every way? And then you go home and you're putting your groceries away, and you're appreciating your refrigerator, and you're appreciating your pantry, and you're appreciating all of the things of your lovely house. You go into your clothes closet and you look at all of those beautiful things that you've chosen carefully and selectively and been able to afford it. And so you are just amplifying the abundance through your appreciation.